2004. India experienced four revolutions since independence. Agriculture, in that rice and wheat revolution, white revolution, that is nothing but milk production, pharma, nothing but medicine, and information technology that leads India to the path of debt, land, and to self sufficiency. But still, India tops in malnutrition with over 45% among child and 70% pregnant women and nearly 52% population were suffering with diabetics due to over dependence on few cereal foods like rice and wheat. It is eroding the productivity of our country by 4 to 6% gross domestic product. That's why we need to eliminate this malnutrition by providing the other nutrient foods like uh, other than few cereal foods like rice or wheat. We need to be alternate crop of rice and wheat. The quinoa should be keep in our diet according to Srinivas Rao 2014. Distribution of quinoa. Quinoa is grown in a wide range of environments in the southern American region, especially in and around the Andes mountains. At latitudes from 20 degrees northern latitude in Colombia to 40 degrees southern latitude in Chile, and from sea level to an altitude is 3,900 meters. The distribution starts from Nariño to the Salaries of southern Bolivia, that includes countries like Ecuador, Peru, and northern Argentina. The Atacama Desert forms a break in the distribution of the quinoa crop, which continues further south to into the Chile. Recently, it has been introduced in Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa. Many European countries are members in the project entitled Quinoa, a multi-purpose crop for EC's European nation countries' agriculture diversification, which was approved in 1993. The American and the European test of quinoa was yielded good result and demonstrated the potential of quinoa as a grain and fodder crop. Quinoa production statistics in India. Quinoa was cultivated in 534 districts of the country with an area of 440,000 hectares. Approximately the yield recorded was 1053 tons. Among these 534 districts, in 343 districts, yields recorded was only 1 to 2 tons per hectare. The major economic importance of quinoa is the quinoa seeds are very nutritious seeds in comparison with other cereals. Quinoa seed is higher in protein content, approximately 14.6%. It is protein fraction is well balanced and comes close to the ideal protein, quantitatively corresponding to casein. It is more favorable amino acid composition, also higher content of lysine, methionine, and thiosinate, and high content of arginine and histidine, which are important in infinite in infant nutrition. The starch content in approximately 60%, represented by small granules, usually in food industry as ingredient in cream substitute. Sorry, friends. Among of lipids in quinoa is about 8% of dry mass. The oil is very stable thanks to relatively high natural antioxidant content. Total oil content of quinoa is 54% of linoleic acid and 20% of folic acid. Quinoa is a good source of thiamine, folic acid, and vitamin C, and quinoa has lower content of niacin B3 in comparison with other cereals. Seeds contain more calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, iron, zinc, sodium, and copper than cereals. It is very important to realize the distribution of every single mineral in fraction of the seed. The seeds contain some anti-nutritious compounds such as saponin, phytins, tannins, protease inhibitors. Quinoa grains do not contain gluten and thus they cannot be used alone for bread making. However, they can mix it with wheat flour in the preparation of bread with high nutritional value. According to quinoa, as selected by the Food and Agricultural Organization as one of the crops destined to offer food security in the 21st century. Quinoa is referred as pseudo oil seed crop due to expansional balance between oil, protein, and fat. Quinoa oil is rich in essential fatty acid like linolenate, and a high concentration of natural antioxidants like alpha tocopherol, that is nothing but 100 grams 5.3 micrograms is there, and alpha tocopherol and gamma tocopherol 2.6 milligrams per 100 grams. Saponins are the principal anti-nutritional factors present in the seed coat of quinoa. Saponin content in seeds of sweet genotypes of quinoa varies from 0.2 to 0.4 grams per kg dry matter. In bitter genotypes, 4.7 to 11.3 grams per kg dry matter. Saponins in quinoa are basically glycosidic tritetrapenates, the glucose consisting about 80% of the weight. On commercial scale, saponins are removed by the abrasive dehalling, but in this method, some saponin remains attached to the perisperm. Saponin removal by dry method reduces the vitamin and mineral content to some extent, the loss being significant in case of potassium, iron, and manganese. Saponins have immense industrial importance, are used in the preparation of soaps, detergents, shampoos, beer, fire extinguishers, and photography, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical industry. Up to this is the importance and the quinoa background history and the economic importance. Please like, share, and once focus on this video. Quinoa is the alternative to the few cereals like rice and wheat. The International Food and Agricultural Organization FAO also recognized it is important crop for the 21st century. So we need to focus and we need to cultivate this crop under the semi-arid tropics SAT. This this should be also include under the ICRISAT, International Crop Research in Semi-Arid Tropics. The quinoa crop should be encouraged. Now there is less focus on the ICRISAT quinoa, but in few upcoming years, ICRISAT will also do many researches in the quinoa crop. Then only the food security will be uh, not in any danger. So we need to eat the quinoa because it eliminates the diabetic, it reduces the diabetic patients, while there is no gluten content in the quinoa. That's why cannot be used for the baking purpose like making of bread. So quinoa is good for the diet. With less quantity we need to eat quinoa. Why? Because that is only one lacuna is there. If the actually diabetic patients, most recommended other than rice and wheat is quinoa. When the doctor should be thoroughly in, they want to say you need to eat the quinoa crop to reduce the diabetics. Generally that also neglecting by the doctors. Why? Because there is no production of quinoa. So in less areas the quinoa is producing, so we need to raise the quinoa crop. The quinoa crop will sustain the diabetic patients health, and the quinoa crop gives the healthier life to the diabetic patients, as well as they maintain the nutritious food among the malnutritions of an Indians. So Jai Hind, please like and share my video.